see this finger right here? You see this finger right here? You know who that's for right now? You probably read the title already. This is for Konami. This is my thoughts on Konami as of right now. Because I didn't think they could stoop any lower. But you know what? They've stooped so low that they deserve this, and they deserve every fuck you I could say in every moral fiber of my being as of right now. And I'm going to explain why. Hello everyone, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen, and welcome to another edition of Wolfkeen's Thoughts. For the last few, month or so, Konami has been doing some really boneheaded decisions. Like the power struggle with Kojima and basically disbanding Kojima Productions and otherwise. Them saying that they're going to make new Metal Gear and stuff like that. Them saying that, Silent Hills is now canceled. And now here's a brand new news article, which you can go to the description below to read it, from IGN, which basically states Konami is going to be changing their platform. They're not going to be a console game thing. They're not going to be a PC game thing anymore. They're going straight to mobile. They are going to be pursuing mobile religiously. Like, it says it right here. We will pursue mobile games aggressively. It's our main platform will be mobiles, following the pay-as-you-play model of games like Power Pro and Winning 11 with additional content. Our games must move from selling things like items to selling things like features. We saw that with these games that even people who buy physical games are motivated to buy extra content. The success of Power Pro especially has motivated us to actively push more of our popular series onto mobile than ever before. Do you not realize what they're going to do, guys? Konami is going to be religiously making freemium games on mobile devices. And I think we all know how scattershot and deadly freemium games are, because there are some good freemium games where you don't have to wait too long to play on mobile or even consoles like Tekken Revolution, and there's even free games altogether like TF2 where you could buy extra things but it's not necessary. Most freemium games you could play a while. You don't have to spend too much money. You only have to if you feel the need. But most freemium games you could get through it without spending a dime. Most freemium games. Other freemium games, you have to spend so much money to actually keep going that it's unfathomable. What do you think Konami's going to do? I really don't think Konami is going to make the freemium game like, oh, you can make it through this entire thing without paying a cent. No, I guarantee you it's going to be something like Dungeon Keeper Mobile, which, if you remember that game, that was one of the worst from last year. It had this dumb system where you had to basically pay gems if you wanted to keep building your dungeon, or you had to wait predetermined time periods. Like, you had to wait a few hours, sometimes you would have to wait a full day, or sometimes you would have to wait a week to actually build a dungeon corridor. Which, if you don't believe me on this front, go look up videos like Boogie and otherwise, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's my biggest fear with Konami. I feel like that they're going to make their freemium games like that, where, oh, if you want to keep going with this game, you have to pay for this feature, you have to pay for that, and other stuff like that. This just shows that Konami doesn't care for us anymore. They only care about their bottom dollar. They only care about their bottom dollar, and this absolutely irritates me to no end whatsoever. Because it just feels like Konami is saying, fuck you to our original fan base. We are going to migrate over to someplace so we can make sure we can keep earning the cash, earning the moolah and stuff like that. And it just boggles my mind to no extent that Konami is doing this. And what makes this entire situation worse is the fact that this has been happening in a span of 1 to 2 months. Think about that. Kojima getting kicked out from Konami during a power struggle. New Metal Gear being made. Silent Hills being canceled. And now Kojima going away from console and PC, going straight to mobile games now. Do you know how many people you are going to piss off by doing this? All this proves is what I said before. Konami doesn't care about you. Konami doesn't care about me. Konami doesn't care about its consumers or its original fans. The people that made Konami who they are. If it wasn't for us, the console and PC gamers, Konami would not be where they are now. If it wasn't for us, Metal Gear wouldn't be where it is now. If it wasn't for us, Silent Hill wouldn't have been as popular as it would have been. If it wasn't for the consumer, the gamer, us, Konami wouldn't have been this big. And now it's like they decided, screw all you people, we're doing our own thing, and we're going to go away from consoles and PC to mobile games. And considering that they plan on doing a new Metal Gear series, a new Silent Hill series and otherwise, and they plan on putting it on mobile games, if they put it on consoles at all, what do you think's going to happen if they go for the freemium model? Imagine Silent Hill and other games like Metal Gear with a freemium model. That alone scares the crap out of me, if you ask my honest opinion. And this is another statement from Konami. Gaming has spread to a number of platforms, but at the end of the day, the platform that is always closest to us is mobile. Mobile is where the future of gaming lies. We hope that our overseas games such as MGS5 and Winning 11 continue to do well, but we are always thinking about how to push our franchises onto mobile there too. So basically, they're talking, see, this just solidifies what I said. They're probably going to push Metal Gear, their sports games, maybe Silent Hill, to phone-based games, and it's probably going to be using a freemium model where you have to pay for certain features and pay if you want to continue certain areas. Which, honestly, angers me to no end. So at the end of the day, you know what this says? Konami doesn't care about us. They care about making money and skipping us for whatever money we got at this point. So you know what I'm going to say? I had a glimmer of hope for you, Konami. I really hope you would shape up and try to fix up, but you know what? Jim Sterling is right. Like, you know, people like Jim Sterling, Alpha Omega Sin, and other people like that are completely right. Konami does not care about us. They only care about getting their bottom dollar. And you know what I gotta say to Konami? Fuck you. I'm done. I'm not supporting any more of your games, Konami. I am not buying any more of your games. The only game I'm getting is freaking Metal Gear Solid 5, mainly because I want to support Kojima, but otherwise, I'm done with Konami. It's like, I'm done. Konami, you're done. You're done with me, and I'm pretty sure you're done with a lot of consumers. You're making EA and Capcom look like saints. How do you do that? So that's all I have to say on this subject. If you want to know more about the subject, go ahead and read the article down below so you can get the information down there. And what are your thoughts on this subject? Go ahead and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on this topic. So until next time, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, guys, take care, and fuck you, Konami!